Wind mitigations in the state of Florida. What are they? Do you need them? If you're new to buying here in the state of Florida, the insurance is kind of a different animal here. You may need a wind mitigation and or a 4-point. I did a previous video about the 4 points. You can look in my bio here. Anyways, wind mitigation. I can always guess when you may need it. I'm never going to know for sure. I always tell my clients, let's book the home inspection, and in between now and the home inspection, you'll have time to call insurance companies, which, obviously you're going to have to do that anyway. So find out if you need it, and or depending on where you're at in the state of Florida, the closer you are to the Gulf or to the ocean, it might be a little bit more viable to get that wind mitigation. Here, I am in the Villages. We're more central Florida. A lot of the homes do not have any protection on the windows, but I'll get into that as well. But always call the insurance company, ask them a bunch of questions as far as if you need it, and or if you can get a discount if you have a really good report, all the protection that's needed. That being said, so here's some of the questions. I have the form in front of me. They want to know when the house was built, when the building application date was, all that good stuff. A new section in here is the region. What part of Florida are you in? They break it up into 3 different regions. The roof slope. What is the roof slope of the house? What type of roof covering? And then obviously they want to know the permit date and some other product approval if you have it. Let's see, what else do we have here? The roof deck attachment. So they want to know how the sheeting on the trusses are fastened to the roof. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that. Again, this could get a long video and I'm not going to get into that. The roof to wall attachment. So how the trusses are attached to the wall, whether they have a clip, whether it's toenailed, whether it's a single wrap, double wrap, all kinds of different things. Again, it's kind of complicated. The roof geometry. They want to know if it's a hip roof, a flat roof, or if it's obviously gambrel or however you want to say it. Then they want to know if the deck has a sealed roof deck or a secondary water resistance, which is the laminate, the covering underneath the shingles, or the tile roof or the metal roof, or whatever type of roofing you may have. Then they want to know the opening protection. Do you have any protection at the windows, at the doors, at your garage door? So I have to look at that, take pictures of the windows, the garage doors, and the doors. And if there is protection, I have to show them pictures of that as well to show them proof. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It does get a little bit complicated. But if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out. Maybe an insurance company will comment on this as well. But again, it all depends on where you're at. I was originally down in the Bonita Springs area there down in Florida, and the wind mitigations were needed a little bit more, but of course you're closer to the Gulf. Here in the central part of the state, it seems like they're not needed as much because frankly, there's really no protection on the windows here. I'm in the Villages. So again, it's very complicated, but that's why you call your insurance company, because myself and or the real estate agent is really not going to know for 100% sure. And if you get USAA insurance, I've noticed pretty much they don't require a wind mitigation and or a 4-point. So, but again, always call, double check. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. All my information is in my bio. Have a good day.